What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. And like usual, there's lots of news to report both in the WWE and the rest of the wrestling world. In case you've missed it, a viral video showing an indie wrestler spitting into a jug of iced tea then placing it back onto the store shelf is causing considerable controversy, with the person in the video claiming it was part of an angle and others questioning his side of the story. Also, in other news, it seems that former WWE superstar Enzo Amore has gotten a tete-a-tete with AEW's Joey Janela. And our last bit of news confirms that the WWE is going back to its home. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as Wrestlelamia looks at these news stories. Now that people have moved on from ingesting Tide Pods, one current trend apparently has people going into grocery stores and tampering with their food, such as opening ice cream containers and licking the contents before putting them back in the freezer. However, one video that's lit up the internet involves an indie wrestler by the name of Shiloh Greaves, where Greaves is in a grocery store, takes a jug of iced tea from a shelf, spits into the jug, then returns the jug to the shelf before running off. Reportedly, someone who shared the video requested that person be identified and the police notified. According to Ringside News, indie wrestling promotion SoCal Uncensored identified the person as indie wrestler Shiloh Greaves. The public is understandably concerned due to the media, including social media, reporting what appears to be a trend of people licking food products and putting them back on the shelves or in freezer sections. Like any media report, there's no current indication of how widespread this or whether it's a few cases being blown out of proportion by the media. However, there is no denying it has occurred. The Washington Post reported on a case that seems to have started the trend of licking ice cream cartons and then putting them back. Lufkin police in East Texas identified a juvenile in the original video. The department said Friday but declined to charge her with an adult crime and did not release her name because she is under 17. The Texas Juvenile Justice Department will handle the case, the department said. Bluebell identified the Walmart where the juvenile licked a half-gallon tub of tin roof ice cream in what they called a malicious act of food tampering, spokeswoman Jenny Van Dorf said in a statement. The company thinks it's found the compromised ice cream but removed all half-gallon tin roof products from the store, she said. Shiloh Greaves reportedly released a statement on Facebook concerning the video, saying, "Had to address it eventually. But here we go. This is exactly what happens when videos are clipped up and displayed as something else." This was the original full clip of a wrestling promo filmed late on December 24th, 2018, 7 months ago against Big T Thomas Moore. The character being portrayed is a bum/recovering drug addict. It's supposed to make you go, ew, like Frank Gallagher from Shameless. The tea was purchased, and this was done entirely for theatre. Anyone that goes on my page can clearly see that I have a web series and can pretty much draw the conclusion that wrestling isn't real either. The original post got little to no reaction, about 600 views. 7 months later, the social media lynch mob is all of a sudden very powerful. Lesson learned. Excuse me for thinking outside the box creatively and having fun with a character. There was even a warning not to replicate and a viewer discretion warning at the top of my page, since the material I put out is, vulgar. Sorry to those who are offended. Would have never have thought 7 months ago this would be a viral thing. I apologize for not keeping a 7-month-old receipt for a $3 sweet tea that I ended up dumping out. I hope this somewhat clears things up. I made a mistake. Don't know what else to say really. According to the website SoCal Uncensored, we've been informed that the tea was purchased before the video was filmed and disposed of afterwards. The edited video of the incident first surfaced on July 8, 2019 and quickly went viral on Twitter. The video was also picked up by websites such as WorldStarHipHop.com. Wrestlers who have worked with Greaves quickly identified him as being the person in the video, with Swade Thomas being one of the first to publicly identify him. After he was identified as the wrestler Shiloh Greaves, local referee Fred Gabriel posted on Facebook, "Dude, that promo was shot months ago, shot for UEW. It was a promo. No way he did that intentionally." As several sites including Ringside News reported, promotion UEW, where Greaves worked, issued a statement. "While Shiloh Greaves has wrestled for us in the past, we have not produced any promo of this nature. Any UEW approved promo, segment, skits, etc. will have UEW branding on it. we don't condone these actions and do not know any more about the video's origin. Now admittedly, we were very quick to judge and put out quite a crass statement on Twitter. We apologize for that. Here is the promo in its entirety.
How many times am I gonna have to teach this lesson, Big T? This is a big T. But one more ride at the rodeo with you doesn't bother me, cowboy. What bothers me is I spent a whole year and a half away from all my fans, away from my millions, and nobody cared to take 1 second to check on me. Nobody will spit on the Greaves name any longer. But Big T, whew, I'm about to spit on Big T's legacy like it's nothing.
However, whether it was meant to be part of an angle or not, Greaves could have ended up facing legal troubles. Recently, Lenise Martin III, a Texas wedding disc jockey, found himself arrested after he posted what he was said a heavily edited clip that appeared to be him licking a container of ice cream and placing it back in the freezer, for which he claims was just a publicity stunt. Martin would claim he purchased the ice cream before pulling the stunt, but the police disagreed, and Martin was charged with criminal mischief and unlawful posting of criminal activity for notoriety and publicity after they received reports of the viral video. Currently, the police believe that Martin licked the ice cream before, not after paying for it, and that at that point, he is not the owner of the product. Whether the videos are harmless edits or not, people are concerned about the very real risks involved with saliva contamination. Saliva can pose serious health risks. Clinicians warn it may contain rhinovirus and the flu, among other viruses and bacteria, according to the Cleveland Clinic. An infectious disease specialist told the New York Times the ice cream's low temperature and sugar content could potentially reduce the infectious risk in this particular instance. Let's hope the stupidness stops now though. But in other news, former WWE superstar Enzo Amore just can't keep out of the spotlight, as after being released from WWE, he's made a music video regarding the false accusations he faced. He invaded the G1 Supercard show earlier in the year with Big Cass, and is now getting into a real-life fight with AEW's Joey Janela. Janela confirmed that the two ran into each other at a Blink-182 concert, and in his words, proceeded to have the worst fight ever, confirming it not to be a work. He tweeted, "So I saw the dude and walked up and I said, 'Hi, I'm Joey Janela at the Blink-182 show,' and we proceeded to have, I'm not Lennox Lewis, to have the shittiest fist fight of the year. I'm not a but we had fun." Enzo quickly replied, "Boy, we didn't have the shittiest fist fight of the year. I slapped your hands down and walked at you with mine up and you walked away and let me know all that you talk is a work, which is fine if I were a wrestler." Sadly, no footage of the fight has surfaced. And our last bit of news confirms that the WWE is going back to its home. Yes, the WWE will be returning to Madison Square Garden this September for back-to-back shows, and more importantly, air Raw and SmackDown live from there. New York City's Madison Square Garden was once referred to as the Mecca of professional wrestling due to it being the hub of the WWE for decades, hosting historic matches and events including the first WrestleMania and the first SummerSlam, as well as other pay-per-views. For some time, the WWE seemed to have exclusive rights to promote wrestling there, but its decline in promoting events there led to the once unthinkable occasion of Ring of Honor and New Japan hosting a show there last April. PW Insider reports that the WWE officially announced that they will return to Madison Square Garden on 9th September and 10th September for Raw and SmackDown tapings. WWE last ran the venue in December of 2018. These return events will feature the first WWE tapings in the Garden since a Raw taping on 16th November 2009. The WWE's move may be influenced by last April's show, as well as the fact that the tapings will take place just a few days before AAA's Lucha Libre debuts in the venue on 15th September, and a week before New Japan Pro Wrestling runs the Hammerstein Ballroom around the corner on 28th September. But there you have it guys, the story about the indie wrestler who spit in a jug of iced tea, and Enzo still not keeping out of trouble. Never let it be said that Wrestlelamia doesn't search high and low, and in this case very low, for all your wrestling related news. Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.